to episode 2 of my vlog series where I get on the path where I record my weight loss challenge, or I guess just my weight loss journey. And it's been a week. It's been a week since I posted my last video, so I guess, posting my second one. I said I'd do it every week or 2 weeks, but I got nothing really going on tonight. My fiance, she's out working. We're taking a break from doing some patio work, so I decided to jump on this opportunity to just record this video. So I guess status update. So last week I kind of discussed what my plans were. I'm doing the keto diet, and obviously doing the straight up exercise, and all that good stuff. So I guess let's just kind of get into it. So I did my weigh in this morning. I gained 6 pounds, but that's not to be unexpected. The last month and a half were just crazy, super hectic. June was so busy with special events. It's not really an excuse to, I guess, it's not an excuse to act the way with food that I did, but let's just say multiple birthdays. Father's Day, my brother, he has a brand new daughter, my first niece, first one of the family to have a kid. So I mean, it was pretty big. So it was his first Father's Day. Not to mention my parents' my dad's first Father's Day as a grandfather. So lots of celebrating. Maybe a little too much celebrating, but what can I say? Celebrate it if you have things to celebrate. Um, but yeah, like I said, June, poor month diet-wise. Gained 6 pounds when I weighed myself this morning, and yeah, like I said, not to be unexpected. But the good news is that since recording that video, I have been eating, really clean. I have been following the keto diet, mostly strict. I found that I kind of have to ease myself back into that. It's difficult, at least for me, to just dive right back into it. I had a really good groove going on before, I collapsed and broke with the diet. But now I'm getting back on. I'm getting used to really watching what I'm eating again. So that's great. So I'm hoping in the coming weeks that my weight is just going to go down. The other thing that I'm going to, I guess, give you guys an update on, I mentioned it in the last video. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the last video. I'm in this 100 days of fitness, where the goal is to, do exactly what it says. You're for 100 consecutive days, you're going to be doing physical activity. This doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be going to the gym every single day for 100 days. I mean, if you can, good on you for doing that, but that's definitely not something that I can do. So what I have done with it is I am making sure that I'm doing something active for that time. So I've been going for walks, with the dog. I said before that I'm, building a patio with my in-laws and my fiance. So a lot of my time has been spent lifting heavy stones, moving them from one pile to another pile, and then prepping areas and then moving the heavy ass stones again from that area onto where they need to go. So I kind of consider that, physical labor being, active. So I've been really, really good with making sure I'm getting, my fitness, routine in. Since we're taking a break tonight, I haven't done my workout yet, but I'm going to be doing a bodyweight workout uh, from the Nerd Fitness. I signed up with them a couple years ago. Uh, Great site for information. The only downside is that I think you have two choices. Still, I don't know if you do or not now, but it is a subscription service, so you can pay a monthly fee. What that does, it gives you access to a huge library and a lot of resources to kind of keep you motivated and keep you going. I opted to pay a one-time fee. It was like 99 bucks American, unfortunately, but I mean, so about 100 and what, like $15 Canadian. Not a big deal to me at the time. I had the money, so I was like, yeah, why not? It seemed interesting. It's a great site. You create a character, so you can choose, what race you want to be, I guess, which is based on your body type. So I chose human because I'm human. I guess I could have chose dwarf, but no, I just it shows human. You can essentially choose whatever race you want, but you choose your race, then you choose your class, and then what's really cool about this is that the class you choose will have specially kind of designed workouts. So, for example, I chose the warrior a couple years ago, which I'm going to have to change up because I'm not doing that style of workout anymore. At least it's put on hold for right now. But like, yeah, so if you choose go down the warrior path, it's going to focus a lot on weightlifting. So you're going to be doing, so there, I think there's some Olympic lifting exercises in there. Obviously, you have your deadlifts, you have your squats, you have, your presses, your bench press. Pretty much, you go to the gym, you see the people in the squat racks doing their thing. That's kind of what the warrior path is like. If you choose the ranger, I believe the ranger is like your CrossFit style. But it's neat. And then there's also like the monk class where you do martial arts and stuff like that. So the whole scheme of it is that you choose what you kind of want, where you may choose differently after you kind of see the workouts and kind of what you're capable of doing. But they kind of like have broken it down to, hey, what is a ranger? A ranger is pretty good at a lot of things, so we're going to do CrossFit because CrossFit makes you good at, or good at a lot of things, but not great at a lot of like great at everything. The warrior path, like I said before, it's about strength, building strength. So okay, we're going to have a lot of weightlifting in there. If you're the scout, the whole idea behind that is you're going to be running marathons. It trains you for marathons. The whole thing is like, well, scouts are ahead of the pack, so they're running. So we're going to let them do their thing. Running marathons, crazy fucking bastards. Running is no, not something, not something that I'm that interested in. It sucks. I hate running. I probably should do it, but I just don't want to do it. But they have, I guess moving forward from that, still talking about the website, but it's like I said, it's a great resource, and if you can afford it, definitely highly recommend it. I mean, it gives you access to support groups, to their forums where you can ask questions. I haven't really participated in any of the discussions yet, but everyone seems really, really friendly. So I, highly recommend checking them out. Great library of information for exercises, diets, and everything like that there. But I'm going to be doing a body weight workout one, just because I want to get more flexible. And I remember reading in the past that body weight exercises are kind of like things that you do to kind of build up that flexibility. I mean, I could do yoga. Who knows? I probably will try it. But right now, I just kind of want to do the body weight stuff, just because I'm enjoying it. I'm kind of starting to enjoy that stuff. I used to do powerlifting, lots of fun doing that, but turned out that you know when I was I thought I was getting pretty serious into it, and it just turned out that if you want to get good at powerlifting, I mean it's like this with most things in life, but if you want to get really good at it, you're essentially dedicating your life around the gym. You have to make sure you're eating enough food. I had to eat, you know, so much food, and I feel like I wasn't even lifting, that much. My squats, were under 400 pounds. I think the heaviest I did was like 370, 350, 370. I can't remember. Um, but yeah, like I was doing under 400 pounds, and my deadlifts were, 320. I believe my bench was just shy of 200, but I just felt like I just had to eat so much food. It became so much work. It also didn't help that my, trainer at the time he left. to focus more on his education. So things kind of fell apart. It was at the stage where, I was having to force myself to go and eat food, and basing, my life around the gym. No, not worth it. I mean, I want to be fit, but I really don't want to base everything around the gym. So hence why I stopped doing that. I started just doing basic weightlifting. Same routine. I was doing squats, bench press, deadlifts, presses, uh, rows, all that fun stuff on my own time, not going nearly as much. And I got bored with it. So it was time to switch up, and I decided to do the bodyweight stuff. Went back to nerd fitness and started doing I guess, the bodyweight routine that they have going on there. So what else is going on? That's about it. I mean, not a lot goes on in a week. I guess in my life, it's pretty boring. Um, Exciting for me. I guess I'm preparing for my wedding, so I got so that I guess is exciting. So been doing a lot of work at the location where we're getting married at. Uh, so yeah, gentlemen and ladies, if you're watching this, like who are getting married or thinking about getting married, be prepared to put in the work because it is a lot of work. And unless you can afford it, then I recommend paying someone else to do it for you. But with that, I think I'm going to sign off, and I am going to, I guess, get at my, exercise because I need to do that. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and hang tight. Next week, I'll get another video with another update. And yeah, so that's it. So we'll see you then. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.